Lisa Rinna went on the attack with Kathy Hilton this season. The two co-stars faced off during the Real Housewives of Beverly Hills Season 12 reunion. Kathy entered the reunion special with a vengeance. She had plenty of words for Lisa. Harry Hamlin's wife is still shaken up about what happened in Aspen. She alleges that Kathy had a meltdown at a nightclub. Now the truth is coming out about what happened that very night. Someone associated with the nightclub alleges that Lisa concocted a plan to cover up her own behavior. According to an employee who worked at the nightclub, Kathy Hilton wasn't the one who had the attitude problem. That honor goes to Lisa Rinna. It's likely that the Bravo star wanted to shift the attention to Kathy so she could cover up her own rude behavior. Fans still want to know what happened that night. Lisa Rinna agreed to drive Kathy home. Crystal Kung Minkoff called for a van. Only Lisa and Kathy ended up in that van together. Those two know what happened that night. Lisa alleges that Kathy threatened her sister, their co-stars, and Bravo. The TikTok fan account Gossiping with B shared a video. Alabautara shared a copy of it on Instagram. It gave fans some insight into what really happened that night. Britt Hennemuth, a writer for Vanity Fair, revealed on the B*** Chisesh podcast that someone who worked for the Caribou Club shared details of what happened on the night of the alleged meltdown. According to the employees, Kathy wasn't intoxicated. While she did drink, she wasn't the drunkest person in the room. It's also been revealed that she wasn't the rudest person that night at the nightclub. Lisa Rinna was the one who may have had an alleged meltdown. Britt revealed that the cast members had a few drinks in them. Combined with the altitude, it made the Rhobh cast moodier than normal. One employee informed Kathy that she could sit in the chair and wait for the van to arrive. As for Lisa Rinna, she allegedly refused to check her coat and screamed at people. She's been at the center of controversy this past season. In another scene of Rhobh, she screamed at Sutton Stracke to get out of her house. She also displayed questionable behavior after the death of her mom Lois. Fans have been calling for Lisa Rinna's firing more than ever. What are your thoughts on this rumor? Do you think Lisa Rinna is lying about Kathy's alleged meltdown? If so, do you think she's doing it to cover up her own bad behavior? Sound off below in the comment section. Lisa Rinna lied about Kathy Hilton's meltdown. Inside the alleged cover, reality TV thrives on drama, and the Real Housewives of Beverly Hills, Rhobh, delivers it in spades. However, Season 12 saw tensions reach new heights as accusations flew over a supposed meltdown involving Kathy Hilton, and the fallout that followed. Central to the firestorm was Lisa Rinna, a seasoned housewife known for her no-holds-barred confrontations and habit of stirring the pot. Yet, fans and fellow housewives began to wonder if Rinna, a master at crafting narratives, had taken things too far this time. Could she have lied about Hilton's meltdown, fabricating or exaggerating the incident to create drama and deflect attention from herself? Was there a cover-up in the works? The swirling rumors, accusations, and counterclaims have left viewers questioning what truly happened during that fateful Aspen trip. Let's unravel the allegations, Rinna's role in the drama, and whether the incident was as catastrophic as she described or if something far more orchestrated was at play. The Aspen trip, setting the stage for drama, was supposed to be a girls' getaway, but like many housewives' trips, what started as a vacation quickly devolved into chaos. In Aspen, tensions among the cast were already bubbling over. By this point in the season, Kathy Hilton had been at odds with several of the women, including her sister Kyle Richards, but no one anticipated what would come next. According to Lisa Rinna, after a night of drinking and partying at a private club, Hilton exploded in an out-of-character rage. Rinna, who claimed to have witnessed the entire episode, reported that Hilton's behavior was so shocking that she feared for her own safety. "I've never seen anything like it," Rinna recounted in her confessional. "It was like a nuclear bomb went off in the house." But what exactly did Hilton do? Rinna remained coy on the specifics for much of the season, hinting at derogatory remarks about Kyle and the other women. The supposed rant remained largely behind closed doors, leaving viewers to piece together the details from second-hand reports and Rinna's increasingly dramatic retellings. But as more information surfaced, some began to question the authenticity of Rinna's account. The alleged meltdown. What was said? Rinna claimed that Hilton's meltdown involved vile language, insults directed at the other women, and a general unraveling of her calm public persona. It was an uncharacteristic, light-hearted, often aloof behavior on the show, but because no one else had been present except Rinna, it became a case of he said, she said. Over the course of the season, Hilton would deny much of what was alleged, admitting only to being upset, but stopping short of confirming Rinna's explosive account. In her version, she had gotten into an argument with her sister Kyle, which triggered some harsh words, but the meltdown Rinna described was exaggerated or outright fabricated. Fans began to ask a critical question: if Hilton had been that unhinged, why was there no footage? Bravo cameras follow the housewives nearly 24/7 on these trips, capturing every fight, every tear, every laugh. And yet, the most explosive scene of the season remained unseen. This led to growing speculation that Rinna may have overplayed or fabricated Hilton's meltdown to cast her in a bad light. Lisa Rinna's history of stirring the pot Rinna's role in Rhobh has always been polarizing. Since joining the cast in 2014, she has been at the center of some of the show's most dramatic moments, often initiating conflict or throwing fuel on the fire. From her infamous fight with Kim Richards to her role in the Puppygate scandal involving Lisa Vanderpump, Rinna has never shied away from controversy. This history of stirring the pot has caused many viewers to question Rinna's motives during the Hilton situation. Was this just another instance of Rinna escalating a situation for the sake of drama? After all, in the world of reality TV, conflict drives ratings, and housewives who stir the most drama tend to secure their spots on future seasons. In fact, some critics believe Rinna may have had a more calculated reason for amplifying Hilton's meltdown: deflection. During season 12, Rinna found herself embroiled in her own controversies, particularly surrounding her harsh treatment of Sutton Stracke. As fans began to turn on Rinna, the Hilton drama provided a convenient distraction, redirecting attention away from Rinna's own misdeeds. The role of Kyle Richards complicating the situation further is the role of Kyle Richards, Kathy Hilton's sister, who found herself caught in the middle. Kyle's relationships with both Rinna and Hilton were strained during the season. Rinna was one of Kyle's closest friends on the show, but Kyle's loyalty to her sister was put to the test by Rinna's accusations. As the season progressed, Kyle appeared conflicted. On the one hand, she admitted that her sister's behavior during the Aspen trip had been upsetting, but she also seemed hesitant to fully endorse Rinna's version of events. The tension between the sisters escalated as Kyle expressed frustration with Kathy's refusal to own up to her actions, while simultaneously grappling with Rinna's intense approach to the situation. For many fans, Kyle's position seemed to highlight the complexities of family dynamics in the public eye. The emotional toll of watching her family's private struggles play out on television was evident, but Kyle's reluctance to fully align with Rinna also fueled speculation that Rinna's account may not have been entirely accurate. The cover-up allegations as the season aired, rumors of a cover-up began circulating. Some insiders suggested that Rinna had not only exaggerated Hilton's meltdown, but had planned to use it as a storyline well before the Aspen trip. According to these theories, Rinna had allegedly been looking for a way to bring down Hilton, who had become a fan favorite since joining the show as a friend of the housewives. The allegations hinted that Rinna had been jealous of the positive reception Hilton received and saw an opportunity to knock her down a peg by capitalizing on a minor disagreement and turning it into a major scandal. Fueling these suspicions were Rinna's cryptic social media posts throughout the season, where she seemed to tease explosive secrets and suggest that more was going on behind the scenes. Fans speculated that Rinna was deliberately stoking the drama to keep viewers hooked and to cement her place as the show's main antagonist. The aftermath. Did Rinna Lee? As the dust settled after the Aspen trip and the reunion aired, the question of whether Rinna lied about Kathy Hilton's meltdown remained unresolved. While Rinna maintained that her account was truthful, Hilton's consistent denials, coupled with the lack of footage, left room for doubt. Many viewers sided with Hilton, believing that Rinna had exaggerated the incident for the sake of drama. Others pointed to Rinna's history of stirring the pot and questioned whether she had used the situation as a cover for her own questionable behavior throughout the season. Ultimately, in the world of reality television, the truth often lies somewhere in the gray areas. While Hilton may have had a moment of frustration, it's possible that Rinna seized on the opportunity to amplify the situation and create a storyline that would dominate the season, whether it was an outright lie or